A ghost hunt is coming up at Carrie Furnace in Rankin, among many other places. And here with details on the experience are TJ Porfeli and Brett McGinnis, co-owners of Ghosts Paranormal Adventures. Great to see you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
First of all, I love the name, Ghosts I mean, it's so Pittsburgh. How did you guys even come up with this? What is Ghosts Adventures?
Well, Ghosts Paranormal Adventures is a ghost hunting event business located here in Pittsburgh. We saw a need for the business because there's a lot of people out there that want to go on ghost hunts. They've seen the TV shows, they've seen it done, but it's kind of hard to get started up on your own. So we decided to start this business, and basically we're Pittsburgh's guides to the other side, is what we like to call ourselves. So we take people out on ghost hunts, and we act as their guides. You know, we have equipment rentals that they can rent. We use our own equipment to try to make contact with a spirit.
And how did you guys get interested in the paranormal in the first place?
Well, I've always had an interest in it, and I started watching the TV show in 2005, Ghost Hunters, and 2008, a buddy of mine started a ghost hunting team called Western Pennsylvania Paranormal Hunters, and for the past 7 years we've been investigating haunted locations, houses, private businesses, stuff like that in the greater Pittsburgh area.
So I know you go all over the area, and you've got one coming up of Carrie Furnace that sounds really interesting. Have you actually seen ghosts there? I think we have some video of something you've seen.
We experienced on an investigation there some kind of shadow person, we believe, manifest right in front of me. I had a camera over my shoulder, and it popped up right in front of me and then shot back towards the left.
Is that what we're looking at there?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It shot back to the left, and the female investigator that was standing wrong to my left, she saw it walk by her. So it was cool because we caught it on camera, and then she experienced it right afterwards.
Wow. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, tell me what you brought here. How do you actually detect or record these ghosts?
Well, this equipment here is one of our equipment rental kits for our Ghost and That business.
Okay.
We offer a K2 meter, which it's an EMF detector that...
What's EMF?
Electromagnetic field. They say that spirits give off that, so we can have them communicate through that. They can light it up in different colors, and we use it for like yes or no questions, things like that, to see if they're there. We also use... So
the ghost is supposed to light it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've actually had it many times.
Oh, wow.
We use a digital voice recorder, which records voices that we don't hear with our own ears, called EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon.
Oh, wow. So this is not just your regular, like
it is actually.
Radio reporters. Oh, you can...
Yeah, you just from Best Buy buy a voice recorder and you can go out and come ghost hunting with us.
But sometimes they're recorded here and you can't hear it yourself?
Right. So we play it back and then we can hear the voices then.
Okay.
And this is called a spirit box. This is one of the most desired pieces of equipment in the paranormal field. It scans radio frequencies at a high rate of speed, and you can actually hear right then and there if a spirit is trying to communicate with you.
Oh my goodness. Anything else we need to know?
Flashlight,
right?
Flashlight. Everybody needs flashlights. Yes, that's always important. So
it's the most difficult piece of equipment in the box to actually use.
Right. Well, okay, so there are a lot of skeptics out there going, really, come on, you know, there's no such thing as ghosts. What do you say to those people?
Well, we're skeptics too. You know, this is all scientific equipment. We don't use psychics or mediums. So we approach everything with a skeptical mind. We actually go in and we try to disprove something, to say that it's not a ghost before we say it is a ghost. So these are some of the tools that actually help us determine that. Wow. So we're skeptics too, and there's been times where people are experiencing paranormal activity and we have to tell them that it's not paranormal, it's natural, you know, it's just the wind, or it's the squirrels in the attic, or, you know, something like that.
And with our Ghost Net events, I mean, we do have a lot of skeptics that do come on them.
Do you?
And we welcome that because they're going to have a more open mind, I guess you can say, to see what it is and then also try to figure out if it was real or not. So
cool. Now, I know you've got this Carrie Furnace tour, which that must be a little bit creepy just because of the size of it. And what's that like, that experience?
Well, the Carrie Furnace, it's very cool. It's a very historic location. You know, the paranormal team that TJ runs and I'm a member of was actually the first paranormal team to actually get in there and to do an investigation. And that kind of just spawned our relationship to be able to do this event. So it's a very cool place, a lot of history, there's a lot of cool areas, and we've gotten some really great evidence there. We've done one public investigation there so far, So our big event that we have coming up is the second public investigation. It's not a tour either, too. It's actually a ghost hunt. So, you know, we're just not taking you around and saying, this is what we see here, this is what we hear here. We're actually using equipment to see if we can actually experience something there.
Are there a lot of haunted places in this region just because it is so old and so historic?
Yes, there is a good amount of haunted places, and we've investigated tons of them. And you know, some of the places that we're offering for our event, such as the Carrie Furnace or like a Carnegie Library, they have a big history behind them, so people enjoy going to see it, and then you know, get to have a cool experience afterwards. So
very cool. Well, TJ and Brett, good luck finding some ghosts there. The Ghosts at Paranormal Adventures and Sci-Fi Ghost Hunters event at Carrie Furnace will be held Friday, October 2nd. The tickets start at $100. And for details, visit kdka.com/PTL. We have the link posted for you there.